Yo, what's up? It's morning. What's going on, guys? I just got done editing a few vlogs, and then after this, I'm headed. And my hair is just. You're just gonna have to deal with the way my hair is. Little wispy. I really gotta get my roots touched up. All my little grays are poking through. I've had gray hair since I was 16. Like, it's just in my genes. After I'm done exporting this video, I'm gonna head over to Holly's, and like, you're about to see some really cool cosplay action happening. We are doing Amethyst and Pearl from Steven Universe, and we're doing the armored versions of them. So it's gonna be really, really fun. We're kind of just creating our own armor. Some people sent me some tweets, I asked them if they could like sketch up some ideas, and I'm gonna kind of go off of that and some bracers that I already have in storage and kind of work from there. But yeah, this past week, honestly, can I be 100% honest, I'm like, I've just been having a bummer week. Like, I've been hustling and trying to get stuff done, and like all these technical issues and stuff keep popping up, and it's just so frustrating. And my, I found out my grandpa's wife, who is not my grandma, my grandpa and my grandma are separated, and they got married to other people later on in life. My grandpa has been married to his wife for 8 years, and they found out she had cancer like a month ago, and she just passed away this week, and it's just crazy. Like, it was only a month, and everything just went south, and it's like, what the heck? Like, it's just sad, because I hadn't seen her since, like, I think it's been a while, probably like a year, because I don't really go home for the holidays anymore. And man, getting older, I mean, it's great, but like the downside is like all the people I love are getting older too, and that's sad. It's a tough thing for me to grasp, because, you know, I think I've hit that point in my life where I'm realizing that, and I'm not a kid anymore, and all those people who were adults in my life, they're getting older, and now I'm an adult, and it just, you know, just makes you realize that time is moving, and it's waiting for no one, and that the time that you have with people is really precious. So yeah, that kind of just has been weighing heavy on my heart this week. And then trying to figure out videos. I'm gonna post a video on my YouTube channel, just like kind of being honest with people about just the past couple years and how we've been changing things. And because I've been on Lifeburry, but like I don't think I've ever really made a video on Strawberry 17 where I'm just like, yo guys, like this is what's up. But I want to do that because like we've worked really hard to make all these shows. I don't know if they necessarily fit on YouTube 100%, and we kind of feel a little stuck in them. We want to produce them on a much larger scale, and we have such great ideas. We have this whole web series based around our shows, and it's really, really cool, and I know it's going to happen this year. I know we're going to get funding for it, and we're going to make it, and it's going to be great. But in terms of Strawberry 17 right now, and for this year, I don't know, I kind of want to do a little something different, and maybe just go back to just doing some easier videos, because there's a lot of production that goes into the videos that we make now, and it's a lot of editing, and it's just us right now. It's myself, Ness, and Lena. JD is back at home, and he lives up north, and he's working on the gaming channel stuff, but like, I don't know. I don't want to make routine videos. I'll make videos I really love and I'm proud of, and I need to like to do that. But yeah, I mean, I'm proud of all the videos I post. I think I'm in a little bit of a funk right now where I just want to do whatever I want to do and not be stuck to a schedule or something. I know that's crazy. It's like, oh my gosh, Megan, you're always changing. You're always doing something different. But like, you know, Strawberry 17 is a huge like platform. It's a huge place for us to try things out, and you guys give us your 100% feedback on it, and we collect the data from it, and we're like, oh, okay, I think, you know, what's happened over the past couple years is I've changed from being a YouTuber to more of a producer. Because I love producing stuff. I love creating things. I think that's so exciting. I would love to, you know, do what, you know, TV producers do, and they get to create awesome shows, but I wouldn't want to be in them, obviously, and I'd want my friends to be in them, and you know, and them have a good time, kind of like the live stream. That was just a kind of crazy idea that I had based off of my love of, you know, shows, game shows that I watched when I was a kid, like Legends in the Hidden Temple and Double Dare 2000 and Video Game High School. That's not what I watched when I was a kid, but just like ideas from that. It's like, oh man, I just want to keep doing really fun things and creating bigger things like that. And YouTube has been the place where we get to showcase what we're capable of, because if I were to try and do this maybe a year or two ago, no one would have a meeting with me. No one would have ever believed that Strawberry 17 was capable of producing high quality content, 4K type styled content. A lot of these big companies think that, you know, we film on little camcorders. Like, they don't realize, like, yeah, I do know how to edit. I do know all the specs on all these cameras. Yeah, we've shot on everything from an Alexa to a Red, and I do understand the process of how all of that goes. And I have gone out of pocket for all my productions. So it gives me a little bit more weight when I go into a meeting, and I can, you know, answer those questions with confidence, and then they feel more reassured, being able to be like, okay, well, we'll invest in your idea because you know what you're doing and you're not going to wait for us to do it. And that's what's like really been satisfying this past couple years, is proving myself to all these people. And it's felt like, oh, it's felt good, because I would go into rooms and people would just look at me like I was silly. And, you know, I changed a lot about myself to try and make sure that that happened. Not in a bad way. Sometimes, like, this is LA. Sometimes you have to dress the part in order to get the meeting. And yeah, I got rid of my bangs because I would go into a meeting and like these executives would look at me like I was a child. And yeah, and I know it's really like, it's like, oh, really, bang is gonna do that to you, Megan? But it did. I mean, I have a pretty like young face as it is, so you throw bangs on me and then all of a sudden I become an infant. But I changed the way I dressed and the way I looked, and kind of just invested in myself a little bit more, and it went a long way. It kind of gave me the confidence I needed too to have those meetings. But now we're circling back and all these great things are happening, and it's crazy because they're not happening on YouTube. They're happening on all these other platforms and all these different places. And I want to make sure I'm still maintaining my YouTube in a really like authentic way. And as crazy as it sounds, I feel like I find myself circling back to where I started. You know, I just sit down in front of my camera and talk to you guys. I think now when I sit down in front of a camera and I start to talk to you guys, when it's not Lifeburry, because Lifeburry, my gaming channel, I feel no pressure. I feel like I can just say whatever and it's totally fine. But if I were to do that on Strawberry 17, I would freak out. I almost feel like I'm already thinking about how I have to edit this and who's gonna see it and the music I have to pair with it and what day it's gonna go up and like, will it fit, and how do I like make sure people know that I care about this, but it's not something that is, oh, my computer just died and it was almost about to finish rendering. Dang it! Anyways. I need to do this again, that sucks. Okay, I'm back. I look a little bit different because I've finished, hey, and Chewy's here. I finished the render, and then I also just put a tiny bit of makeup on because I need to leave. But as I was saying, with Strawberry 17, it like started to become something that there's just, it was something that I never had to think about. It was something that was really fun and it was exciting, and it was scary when people started watching me because it's like, you know, I could barely make friends in real life. Like, how are these people like watching me and why do they like me? And I don't even like myself. Like, what's going on here? And then that's like 2007, 2008 thoughts on myself. And now, since the industry has changed so much, like YouTube is a place for like, you know, for you to showcase your work to all these brands. But like, I've done that. I'm doing that. And now I just want to, I don't know. I would just want to be able to feel the same way about Strawberry 17 that I do about Lifeburry and my gaming channel, and I just want to be able to post stuff and just let it be however it is and not have that persona of like, there's almost like a fear in my voice when I do stuff on Strawberry 17. I have fun with it, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm almost a little bit tired. Like, I'm thinking all those things, like am I going to be happy with the way this video turned out? Is this going to be something that people are going to like? Like, I almost go into this place, this like bad mood before I'm even done filming, and I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel the pressure. I just want to, you know, be a little bit more careless in a good way, careless in a way where I'm just like kind of more free to be myself. Guys, on Lifeburry, I don't care. I mean, obviously you guys have seen me like just no makeup with my poof all crazy. Like, I just don't care. It's just me. And Strawberry 17 was that at one point. And I don't know if it's because I started taking myself too seriously, or I felt like I had to because no one else would, if that makes sense. This whole place, the YouTube community, the direction of social media, it's changed so much over the years. And being on it as long as I have, and seeing good friends who were great and did amazing videos and they were more popular than I was at the time, just leave the game because there was no place for them on YouTube anymore. And then seeing all these other new wave of YouTubers come in and they're doing all these different things and being someone who's just still here. It's crazy, because I know someday all of this is gonna be gone. I know someday this is gonna be something where I look back and I think back to my very first convention and I'm like, man, that was amazing. Like, the very first time I signed something, you know, was in like New York when I signed someone's shoe, and then I signed an iPod, and that feeling of seeing all these people crowded around me, it blew my mind. I was just being myself, and that opened up so many doors. I guess I'm just kind of trying to say that I want to find my way back to that in a way where I feel like, you know, I'm just myself. It's a weird balance of, you know, pleasing these brands and being professional and getting taken seriously, and also just being yourself, because I mean that's why you guys watch me, right? It's not because, oh, the quality of her content is supreme and that's why I watch, because it's so supreme. Because I mean, if that was the case, then that's like watching a TV show only because it looks really good, not because you're invested in any of the characters. And for the longest time I thought, like, at least you got both of those on Strawberry 17. But I mean, lately I don't know. Lately I don't know. I'm in this funk where I want to make sure I'm being honest. I'm honest with myself, I'm honest with you guys, and I want to hit consistency, because you know, you guys, if you follow me for a while, you know how that goes. I bite off more than I can chew, and I am constantly working, but if you're a fan and you only see what you see online, then it seems like I'm like, you know, where'd Megan go? But I'm working on all these other projects that are gonna be great, but they take a lot of my time. So like, how do I balance that? How do I bring you guys along with that? How do I make my life easier and still enjoy the videos that I like making, without feeling like I'm dead? Because this week has been tough. We would film the video on the day of that we were posting, and then I would stay up all night working on it, with all the technical issues that were happening. So every video that you saw this past week on Strawberry 17, I've edited through all of those. And then Lena would add, you know, sound effects or anything extra, and the music, and it's tough. I don't know. It's not like I'm questioning what kind of YouTuber I want to be, because I know who I am, and I know what that looks like. I think I just want to take a step back from the type of videos I put up on Strawberry 17, and just allow myself to be a little bit more free and just do what I want. But I've set such a strong precedence for being like, these are my shows, this is my schedule. And I've got a lot of people on board with that. And I told you why that I had to do that. And I told you the reason behind it. Now we've done it, guys. We've done it. So what's next? I think that's the question I'm asking myself right now. What's next? And I think when I make that video on Strawberry 17 where I'm just being honest, it'll help me kind of relate how it is that I'm feeling, because right now you guys are getting the pre-feelings. These are all the thoughts that I've had. I actually have like a more structured, like, it's like kind of just gonna be, I think the title of the video is just gonna be honestly, and then it's just my YouTube story where I walk people through just the beginning and where I'm at now and where I want to go and what it is to me, because I don't want to be that YouTuber that's like chasing views, chasing relevancy, or doing things because it's a job. I want to, this whole idea of what I do is such a gift, and I never want to take that for granted. I never want to, you know, feel like I'm stuck. This has always been an outlet for me. You guys, like, you guys are the friends that I never had. The people that believe in me when I don't believe in myself. You guys are great. You're amazing. And I don't know how I could have gotten this far if it wasn't for you guys. Through the highs and the lows, you've been there, and I just want to make sure I'm there, if you know what I mean. I want to be present. I want to give you guys my best, and I want to be my best. So yeah, that's the whole talk that I kind of want to have on my Strawberry 17 channel. Probably post that hopefully on Monday. I think I'll film it tomorrow. But this is gonna be it for this vlog. I was saying we're gonna go to Holly's, but this is a really long vlog already, so I'm just gonna end it. In the next vlog you'll see me cosplaying or building cosplays with Holly. But thanks for listening, guys. If you got through this entire video, I know I was all over the place because my computer was rendering and whatnot, but I love you. Thanks for listening. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! He has a lot of clothes, but I want to get him a new one. Finally got rid of the boxes. Look at this space. There's so much room for activities.
So many activities.
So many. We just need to get rid of this giant box.